For every single battlefield for the longest time, it's always been this hot topic to know how to beat your KD. Like, how do you raise that thing? Well, the thing is that it is a process and it's not necessarily easy because it's time consuming and you have to actually go about this process a certain way. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that. A lot of people want to know how to do this, and that's my cue, man. I'm here to help you. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So number one, don't leave games early. It'll hurt you in the long run, bro. Do not leave them early. If you stay and you face people better than you, you will improve, and you will improve fast. I promise you. Do not leave, man. Trust me. And it makes sense, man. It makes sense. You don't have to leave. You know, if you want to leave, you're probably wanting to leave because you're sucking, because the enemy is too good. But dude, that's what's gonna make you improve. You're gonna have to learn to do things that you've never done before in order to win. It'll definitely help you out, man. Don't leave. Just face it. Face the situation for what it is. Moving on to tip 2, unless you've mastered your class, be sure that you're using the right class in the right situations, right? If you're defending in operations, for example, don't use a shotgun. Alright, defenders are supposed to be using snipers and stuff like that so that you guys can keep the enemy as far away as possible. What are you doing with the shotgun? That's the job of an attacker, man. You want to make sure that you're using the right classes and the right situations. And like, unless you're a pro at your class, right? Like for me, example, like the gameplay that you're watching on screen, I'm like sniping in close quarters, bro. I'm quick scoping everybody and it's going pretty good. I'm doing alright. See, I'm not supposed to be using it like that, but I can still do it. Bro, if you can do something like that yourself, you can go ahead and do that. Whatever's gonna make you get more kills and die less, bro. But typically, you want to make sure that you're using the right classes in the right situations and not be using the wrong classes in the wrong situations. That's definitely what you have to keep in mind. Next tip, number 3. This one is so important. You need to focus on improving your aim and your reaction time, both of which I have separate videos for. Make sure you click the eye on the top right of your screen. You can click it at any time, bro, but you definitely need to improve your aim and improve your reaction time, bro. You need to, man, because that is how you're going to get shots on target. That is how you're going to get shots quicker, and that is how you're going to win gunfights. You want to make sure you're doing that, man. Definitely do everything in your power to improve that. You may want to check out those videos up on the top right, bro. You can click them at any time. Finish this video first, though. Number 4, spot, man. It helps you see your enemies. It helps your squad see the enemies, and you guys can see them on screen and on the minimap, which is a huge advantage because you can see exactly where they are and where they're walking. That's awesome, man. That'll really help you. Not only that, but it also gives you extra points when someone, you know, kills just the spotted enemy. So you get extra points. But dude, look at your screen, man. What am I doing? What have I been doing this whole gameplay? Every time that I go for a quick scope or a sniper or whatever, I always go for the first shot or I spot them right away. I spot them right away, I go for the first shot, and then I crouch or go prone or do whatever and try to get a second shot in. That is what I do, but I always spot these guys before I kill them. Why? Because I know that there's always a good chance that I will not kill them, right? But I want to make sure that my squads can avenge me, my squad. So I spot them, and not only that, but it also helps me aim. It helps me see them, if that makes sense. It helps me see them. The spot thing, it helps me see them. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. I definitely recommend that for you guys. Tip 5, you want to make sure that you're defending objectives, but do this strategically, right? Do not go for offensive. Do not play offensively. Go defensively. This is the best because you can get more kills with fewer deaths while still helping your team, bro. And the thing is that if you go offensive, the enemies that are playing defense are going to get you. They're going to be ready for you, man. But if you turn the table around and you're the one who's defending and you're like picking off the enemies that are offensive, they are going to lose a lot more than you are. You're going to get more kills simply because you're playing strategically. Of course, don't try to play stupidly, alright? Get behind cover, make sure you're playing strategically, make sure you're looking at your map, make sure you're spotting enemies, make sure you're listening to your squad leader, all that, man. You want to make sure you're near your squad. Everything, all that goes into play, bro. Number 6, make sure that you are sound horning, bro. You can hear enemy footsteps easy. easy on a pair of nice gaming headsets, but bro, even on earphones, alright, that came with your iPhone, that came with your Galaxy, bro, even with those earphones, you are actually going to do better. Those are better than just your TV speakers, or if you have a speaker on your monitor or whatever, bro. You want to make sure that you're using headsets or even earphones just because you can hear better. Hopefully, if you guys can get them, you may want to get them like surround sound so that you can hear exactly from where the footsteps are coming from and from what side the gunshots are being fired from and stuff like that, man. But dude, they will help you so much. Just make sure you put them on and make sure you're paying attention to the footsteps, man. You're gonna learn what your footsteps sounds like, and then you're gonna learn what other people's footsteps sound like. So definitely make sure you buy one of those if you unless you already have one. But dude, I definitely recommend that one. Alrighty, duders. So this is gonna be the last tip, number 7. Keep at it, bro. Just keep at it. I practice sniping. You know, this gameplay that you're seeing, I'm doing so good because I practice sniping like that 5 to 10 hours daily. Every single day, at least 5 to 10 hours, bro. I practice like if I were in the esports, man. I practice like if I were in a professional gamer or something like that. That's because I want to be good at it, bro. I want to be able to, you know, rush around the map and still get killed with a sniper and with a scope. Alright, I don't like the infantry, I don't like the trench. Even though it's easier to use them, I don't like using them. Alright, because it's more fulfilling to use a scope, and that's what I make myself do 5 to 10 hours a day. You want to make sure that you, bro, are doing the same thing. You have to practice. You can't just go in and think that you're gonna be some pro just after hearing me talk. You gotta know how to actually do all this, but you gotta practice it too. You gotta practice it, man. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe for more daily Battlefield 1 content like this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.